Hey guys, and welcome back to more Metroid Prime. And in this episode, I'm back in a former region of the Chozo Ruins with the missile launcher. Now, this door we couldn't have gone through before because it had the blast shield on it, but now, when we go through, we find the map station for the Chozo Ruins, which is very nice. Now we can see where we need to go and get all sorts of cool stuff. Yeah, we got the map. So as you can see, this place is pretty big. There's still a huge amount of stuff that we haven't explored and won't be able to explore for a long time, but we can at least start. Additionally, in this room, you might notice that there is this cracked wall over here, and it's made of brimstone. Using missiles, you can destroy anything made of brimstone. So that's the key word you want to look for, and by breaking this wall open, we can grab our first missile expansion, which will increase our maximum missile carrying capacity by 5, making us allowed to carry 10. So that's pretty cool. Now crossing back through the other couple rooms, we're going to keep moving forward into the Chozo Ruins, and we're going to find some more things, and more places, and more areas, and other synonyms of the same word. Alright. So this is the room where we fought that mecha thing, hive totem. Yeah. And as you can see, we can't fit through that little hole. 1 meter in diameter. The morph ball just happens to be 1 meter in diameter, so how nice. Scanning this, it's the missile ammunition of mediumness, and that'll give us 5. So now, I actually went the wrong way. You want to head backwards. All the way back to this main plaza. Main plaza, if you wish to call it that. Even though that's nothing like what it's supposed to be pronounced. Because back in the main plaza, there are a couple things that we can do now that we have the missile launcher. Namely, going for our next upgrade. The first portion of the game is going to be recovering a lot of the powers that we lost on the Frigate Orpheon after the explosion, but that can be done quite easily. So just passing through here, we've got those annoying scarabs always getting in the way, and we can't quite do anything with this room as of yet. As you can see, there's a missile expansion up there, but we have no method of obtaining it at the moment, so I'm just going to ignore it and pretend it doesn't exist. Because that's exactly what you should do when you don't get something. Pretend it doesn't exist. Yes. Wonderful. Shoot the scarabs and they will occasionally drop health ups like that. Okay. So now that we're back in the main lobby, or the plaza, or whatever you want to call it, we next want to go over to here. That is the next place that we need to go in order to get the next upgrade on the big list. And these beetles can get out of the way. Opening the door with the blast shield on it will lead us through another tunnel with more scarabs in it. This time taking us to a different room. Scarabs are getting a bit out of hand. Look at all that health. Look at all that health. That is a lot of health. I'm really healthy now. Alright, now hopping up here, you can see, you can actually scan it before it's covered up. Morph ball, wow! And right there, sandstone. We still can't do anything about that. And a door up there that we can't reach at all. But, of course, we can't get any item without some sort of fight. Popping up in the sand is not really a boss as much as just a bunch of enemies that you want to spam your A button on. Because, again, we don't have the charge beam, meaning we can't really do anything in terms of not spamming the A button. So spamming the A button is the best strategy ever. You don't really need to lock onto one of them during this fight. It's better just to kind of strafe around, shoot anything you can get to, and just kill them dead. That's basically all there is to it. And now, as soon as you kill enough of these guys, as I'll show right now, another enemy will pop up through the bottom of the floor. And this one is a little tougher. Not quite a boss as much as it is just the introduction of one of the tougher enemies in the game. Ah! This guy is the plated beetle. So what you have to do for him is you can press B to kind of strafe around enemies. It's going to tell you right here. And what you need to do is wait for it to charge and then strafe around it in order to shoot its vulnerable backside. In other words, attack its weak point for massive damage. So once you do that enough, it's basically going to go down pretty easily, but this might take a while considering that we're not exactly well geared for our current situation. Come on. There we go. Toro! Toro! Ole! It's going to do that left-right thing, and then it'll charge at you eventually. Come on. Charge at me. Come at me, bro! There we go. Got him. And now he's done for, revealing the Morph Ball in all its beautiful glory, and allowing us to progress further through the game. Additionally, you can scan the large energy there. I already scanned it earlier when it appeared, but now you just hop on up and achieve the ability to morph into a ball with the Morph Ball. That's the Morph Ball. It lets you morph into a ball. So, yeah. Okay, now just slide back through here. You can press C to move in and out of Morph Ball mode. And so now that we have the Morph Ball, we want to go all the way back again. And we could go back to this Hive Totem and make it to this transport. But I'm not going to do that just yet. Instead, we are going to go this way. Not this way yet. We can't actually make it that way. This way and into the rooms over there. So that's the game plan. But first, I gotta make it back to this tunnel. Excellent. Now, to get to that door, it's a little more complicated than just walking over to it. You actually have to go on a little bit of a long-winded path, starting right here, because the door is on the top half of this room. So in order to get to it, you've got a little platforming to do. Nothing terrible. Pretty simple stuff. But just make it across to the other side, and the door is right over here. Alright, now as you can see, we do need the Morph Ball in order to make it through this hallway, so it's a very strict progression of events. But turn into your Morph Ball mode, and you can just slide through. Wonderful. Let's see what we've got. Okay, another Chozo lore, so let's go ahead and scan that. The surges of negative energy brought by the meteor far exceeded our expectation. We Chozo have yet to find a way to rid ourselves of the great poison. All we can do now is seal it away and wait for the day when a power to purify the poison appears. However, it is already impossible to collect all the pieces of the great poison as it is already spread, seeping into the planet and hardening. So there was a meteor, and it hit the planet and it poisoned things, which the people weren't too happy about. And that's also why the water is toxic in this area, because there's poison everywhere. So, that's generally going to do that to you. Oh god, these things. These are shriek bats. They'll basically just pop up whenever you walk under them. You can see them from far away enough and shoot them, but usually it's hard to notice, making them kind of annoying. These are Reaper Vines. You basically just want to shoot them. And then they go back into their little hole temporarily. There's no way to actually kill them, sadly. Alright, but now, you can shoot that, revealing the door. Let's take a look at the map. Yep, that looks like the way to go. Hup. Oh, also, I want to scan this type of vine because it's different. Oh no. It won't let me scan the vine, it only lets me know that there's a runic symbol. I don't care about runic symbols yet. That's something for later. Ah, whatever. Let's just head through this door. Shoot the Reaper Vine. Ow. And now we get to go through the foggy corridor of steam. Ooh. The foggy corridor of steam is very underwhelming. Anyway, okay. I also forgot to scan these blast caps earlier. That's kind of important. Um, yeah, now there are a couple things that you could do. You could either go up this way to get that, or you could go around this way to get this. Additionally, back here, protected by one of these blast shields, we have another save station, so I'm going to go ahead and save my game right here. Yes. Alright, let's have another puzzle, shall we? It was the first, like, real puzzle in the entire game, except not really a puzzle as much as just a find the things adventure. But heading through this door, jump over the blast caps, okay, cool. Heading through this door will bring us to another area. Well, first you have to pass through this little chamber, but, yeah. Try shooting this. There we go! Missile expansion. Excellent! I was curious whether that was a thing or not. I am going for 100% this playthrough. Maybe 100% of scans, but definitely 100% of items. Alright, so in this room, the goal is to find 4 runic symbols in order to activate a door. The first of these is right next to the entrance. I can find it. There it is. To activate it, yes. Use mushrooms to activate another runic symbol underneath them. Sorry, they're not mushrooms, they're blast caps. The third runic symbol is over there, at the end of that little walkway. And then for the last one, we're going to head on the walkway above. Right here. Watch out for the Reaper Vines, they will pop out and they will knock you off. And they are very annoying. Right, okay, the last one is right next to the door. Just scan it, and the door will open. What's that? Come on, work. Oh, okay. You have to scan it in order for it to really work. Alright, so we have a thing here as well as some lore. Disaster struck suddenly. We had a vague, dark foreboding, and it became truth. A meteor appeared from nowhere, casting a dark shadow of debris over the land with the violence of its impact. Its destructive force spent, the fallen star burned itself out rapidly, and the incident should have faded into memory. But the meteor brought with it corruption. A great poison burst forth into the land, a strange energy that clawed at natural life with a ferocity. That strange negative energy emitted from the meteor expanded to encompass Talon 4 in a night, as a spider weaves a web. Fun! But walk up here and we will receive some fruits of our labor in the form of regaining the charge beam. This will finally let us charge up our shots again and put a little more complexity into combat than just tapping A over and over again. Got some more of these eons. Is that what they're called? Yeah, eons. So hitting one with a charge beam blast will actually destroy it. So now we actually have a way of destroying these things, which is very good. And just clear out these guys, and you'll be able to make your way back into the main section of the room. So yeah, the charge beam, pretty handy stuff. Grab our little health and missile refills there, even though I don't really need it. And now we want to head back to that other room, because there is one more way we can go in order to get another piece of the puzzle. That is our missing armor and tools that we lost on the frigate. On the frickin' frigate. Frickin' frigate. Frickin' frigate. Okay. But I think we'll save that for next episode. So this has been Metroid Prime, and I thank you all for watching.